Have you ever had the opportunity of accessing information over the internet? Well, it may interest you to know that that is made possible through the process of networking, and networking is our topic for today. We'll be looking at the topic networking under the theme Tools for Processing Information. My name is Blaze Ella, and welcome to this lesson. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to do a few things. First, you should be able to explain the meaning of networking, and then you should be able to outline different types of networking. In today's world, it is possible to share resources easily and conveniently, irrespective of your location. And this is one of the numerous benefits enjoyed when computers as well as other electronic devices are able to communicate with one another. This communication happens through the process of networking. When two or more computers are able to communicate with one another, well, not just computers, other electronic devices and network devices are able to communicate with one another, it is said that a computer network is formed. And the network can be formed using wired or wireless medium. As earlier mentioned, one of the benefits of a network is resource sharing. But then there are some resources that are private and should be accessed by only a limited number of persons who have the right authorization. For example, personal information about an organization and its operations is a type of private information. And on the other hand, book publications, articles could be accessed by the public, and that's a type of public information. It is in this regard that the computer network could be private or public. Let's find out more about private and public networks. A private network is also referred to as a closed network. It is closed because it is accessible to only a limited number of persons, that is, a limited number of computers, and these persons must have authorized access. They'll be able to access the private network using usernames and password. And the intranet is a private network. It is a closed network. And then on the other hand, we have the public network, which is also referred to as the open network. An open network is accessible to every person that wants to connect to the network. And the internet is a public network. It is an open network. And because of the nature of public and private networks are more secure than public networks. There are different types of networks, but the three basic types are the LAN, local area network, the MAN, metropolitan area network, and the WAN, wide area network. Now, these three different types of network are different in their size, in their structure, and their distance coverage. Let's have a look at each of them. Now, a network can be established within a building, such as a school, an office, or a home. This type of network established in such small scope is referred to as a local area network, a LAN. A LAN is a private network, and as such, outsiders cannot access resources shared within a LAN, and this makes it a secure network. In addition, a LAN can be established using wired, that's cabled medium, or wireless medium. For cabled medium, the different devices are connected to a central device, such as a switch or a hub. While for the wireless medium, data transmission and reception is made possible through the access points. And because there are not so many computers connected to a LAN, it is really fast. Now, there are different types of LANs, but the two basic types are ARCnet and Ethernet. The ARCnet was introduced by Data Point Corporation in 1977, and it has a transmission rate of 2.5 megabits per second. Well, this is relatively slower than the Ethernet, which has a data transfer rate of 10 megabits per second, and the Ethernet was introduced by Xerox PARC in the 1970s. In addition to ARCnet and Ethernet, there are other types of LANs, and they include Token Ring, AppleTalk, fiber distributed data interface, asynchronous transfer mode, fast Ethernet, gigabit Ethernet, and 10 gigabit Ethernet. Going on, let's look at the second type of network, which is the MAN. In the first type of network we've described, which is the LAN, we established that networks can be set up in single buildings like offices, homes, schools. And now in the MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. A metropolis is a large city, and large cities are made up of different facilities such as schools, homes, hospitals. Now, each of these buildings can have their own LANs, but then when all of these LANs are connected, a metropolitan area network is formed. The different LANs in a metropolis can be connected through telephone lines to form a MAN. An instance where we can find a MAN established is an organization that has several branches within a city. This organization can connect these different branches together using a metropolitan area network, and so everyone in the organization can share resources. And the third type of network is the wide area network. I'm sure you've come across this phrase that the world is a global village. That's because different people in different parts of the world can communicate with one another through the process of networking. A computer network that is established to cover a country or even the continent is referred to as a wide area network. And some examples are the internet and mobile broadband. WANs are larger than MANs and LANs. However, they have the slowest data transfer rate because lots of computers are connected to it. Computers and other electronic devices can connect to a wide area network through public networks such as telephone system, lease lines, and satellites. And it is important to note that the internet is the largest wide area network. As I earlier mentioned, the LAN, the MAN, and the WAN are the three basic types of networks. However, there are several other types, but when you look at their scope, they fall within these three. Let's look at these other types of networks. These networks include private area network, campus area network, storage area network, system area network, passive optical local area network, enterprise private network, and virtual private network. And with this, we've come to the end of this lesson. But before we leave, let's have a quick summary. We learned that a computer network is formed when two or more computers are connected in such a way that they can communicate with one another. We also learned that computers are connected using cable or wireless transmission medium. Next, we learned that the three main types of networks are local area network, LAN, metropolitan area network, MAN, and wide area network, WAN. Going on, we learned that some types of LAN are ARCnet, Ethernet, token ring, AppleTalk, fiber distributed data interface, asynchronous transfer mode, fast Ethernet, gigabit Ethernet, and 10 gigabit Ethernet. We also learned that when different LANs are connected, a metropolitan area network is formed. And finally, we learned that the type of network used at the global level is referred to as a wide area network, WAN, and the largest one in the world is the internet. At this point, let's try out some exercises. Question 1. Which of the following type of network has the smallest distance coverage? A. MAN, B. WAN, C. LAN, D. CAN. And the correct answer is C. LAN. Question 2. Which of the following is not a type of LAN? A. Token ring, B. Ethernet, C. ARCnet, D. Internet. And the correct answer is D, internet. And this is all I have for you for this lesson. Well, keep enjoying the benefits of networking. Till we meet in our next class. Bye-bye.